Susies, welcome back to CHUNKIFIE. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Cassie. So today's video, as you read the title, we're going to be doing, alright, that's better, I put lip gloss on. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make your sketchbook really chunky. I would say I'm a sketchbook connoisseur because my sketchbook is pretty chunky, so let's get into it. Alright, so sorry that all of the stuff is in the frame, just ignore it. Alright, so here is my sketchbook. As you can see, it's quite thick and it's actually really heavy. So if you want your sketchbook to turn out like this, I have all the tips and tricks for you. I guess we should start out with the basics first, which is stickers. Okay, so here's my sticker book. Here's my sticker book. It has lots of stickers in it. Yeah, lots of stickers in here. Stickers is really good for decorating, but they're also really good for making your sketchbook really thick and chunky. Especially puffy stickers. Where is it? Here. So all of these are like my puffy stickers that I have. And these are really good for making your sketchbook like really chunky and to make it just like pop out. These are also really cheap. I already got these from the Dollar Tree. So these are really cheap. Really any stickers will do the trick, but especially like puffy stickers. So I definitely recommend these if you want your sketch to be just a little bit more thick. Okay, so the next thing is in here, trash. And you've probably heard this before, but trash actually can make your sketchbook look really chunky. Here's a whole bunch of trash. I also have some ribbons in here. You could put inside your sketchbook. Just really anything that you find that's colorful or fun can really help make your sketchbook look more and more chunky. Cards. I have some Pokemon cards in here, some other type of cards, and whatever this is, really anything, just any type of trash. Don't forget to clean it out, obviously. If you don't clean it up, then it will be gross. But make sure to clean it out. I have gushers, all this other stuff, just a bunch of random things I found, and I think it would look good in my sketchbook. I just cut it out and keep it. And to glue it in, obviously you can use glue and tape. Also ribbons, like I said, and also just any type of fabric. Let me give you an example actually. Okay, so I have a page in here where I taped fabric in. Let me find it. It's over here. So this is a page where, as you can see, I have fabric right there. I taped fabric here, or lace, whatever it's called. And not only will make it look really good, it just makes your sketchbook really chunky as well. Here's also a puffy sticker I put in here, and this right here, this leads me to the next thing. The next thing I will say is interactive bits. I don't have many of them in my sketchbook, but I do plan on adding some. I have some like flip outs. Adding flip outs will definitely help make it more thick. This right here is a flip out. This over here is an entire flip out page. Over here is as well. And on this page, I definitely recommend just putting fold up paper in your sketchbook, like this right here. Folded up paper will definitely help it with the thickness, and so it could become really chunky eventually. Flip outs are definitely one of my favorite things to do because both of these pages are flip outs, so they can flip up and see. And this right here is just something fun that I did. Kind of like a fidget of some sort that you can just play with. So it can make it your sketchbook interactive. This right here was really easy to do. All you need is like paper and tape. That's all you need. Here's also some puffy stickers I added in my sketchbook. There's one right here. And right here. And right here. And right there. So puffy stickers definitely help with it. And something that I personally do and I don't see many people doing is adding just like hair clips inside of your sketchbook. Here's one right here. Here's this one here that I hot glued in. And the funny thing about this one is that you can add cards into it. That's another way to make it interactive, so I recommend doing that. There's some cards I have here from different, like all over the place. Here's a hair clip right there. And a hair clip right there. There's another one right here. And I also have this Gatorade tub to revert back to the trash. Adding trash to your sketchbook, as long as you clean it, it's really, really good. This Gatorade tub right here really made it like really, really more thick, really more chunky right here. Also, hot glue will help. I have this hot glue, a little dollop right here that I added glitter to, and that can do something. Paper clips can also help. And soda tabs, you've probably heard that one before, but here's a soda tab I hot glued in this one. Here's a this right here I also hot glued in. Some other things I don't have in here, but I also recommend is like beads, pony beads, any type of beads really. Also googly eyes could help. I don't have that in here, but I do plan on adding some eventually. I'll also show you guys some more trash to add to your sketchbook. Here's these whole bunch of like glasses I got from like the Station Eggs pizza box. I had a lot of them, so I have a lot of these. Store tags or stacks from Squishmallows. Just random things. You could add credit cards that aren't working anymore. There's a lot of different stuff that you can add to your sketchbook to make it more chunky. And even more trash that I have in here. So here's some trash I have in here, like bottle caps will definitely help. Like I said before, soda tabs. Have a few in here. This right here is a clay alien that I made. It was a full body, but it all broke off, so I just kept this. I'm gonna glue it in my sketchbook eventually. Croc charms. Just random croc charms you have laying around. Random stuff like this right here is very random. This was like on the Ziploc bag of some sort. A whole bunch of random stuff you could add. Again with the hair clips, soda tabs, pens also really good that you can add. Just random pens that you have, and like fold outs that you got from like stores can also really help. Fold outs that you get from like packages, like toy products, instruction manuals, basically can really help. But there's something that is bound to really make your sketchbook really, really chunky, and that is watercolor paper. This really, really helps. So something that I really do not recommend is like your sketchbook that you have. Do not draw your character or whatever it is you're going to draw on the actual paper. Grab watercolor paper, because watercolor paper is so much more thick. So you could just draw it there and then glue it inside of your sketchbook with your glue, or tape it in with your tape. I really like to have a chunky sketchbook, so something that I like to do is like cut the paper out, glue it on top of the sketchbook paper that you have, and then cut another piece of paper out from here that actually I could draw my character on and glue it up there. So that's like even more thick. So let me just find you an example. So I guess here's an example. the background paper is the watercolor paper I was talking about, and the character itself is also watercolor paper that I glued on top of the other watercolor paper. Doing stuff like that makes it really chunky. And also, you don't have to have an expensive sketchbook to do all of this. Actually, this wasn't even supposed to be a sketchbook. This was supposed to be a scrapbook that I literally got from the Goodwill. You can see here the little things here. It was supposed to be a scrapbook. I made it into a sketchbook because I don't even know how to scrapbook properly. And this is something I really got from the Goodwill for like $1. So you don't need to have an expensive sketchbook to make a chunky sketchbook. And with the watercolor paper, again, this I highly recommend because look how thick the pages are. They're really thick. They really are great for making your sketchbook chunky. I guess some other paper you could use are what's it called? A multi-base like sketchbook for like all types of stuff. No, it's called a mixed media. It's called a mixed media that you could use, but I don't use it, so I just use watercolor paper. You could use mixed media paper. I'm sure it's thick too, but I just use watercolor paper because it's just really good. Sorry if this feels all over the place. I didn't plan it. I don't have a script, so yeah, I'm just trying to think of stuff off the top of my head. So if you really want a chunky sketchbook like this, just take what I said into consideration. Like, this stuff really does help make it chunky. And again, with the trash, as long as you clean it out, it'll be just fine. I have a gum wrapper over here. So again, like candy wrappers still can make it really colorful. It make really colorful backgrounds. Over here, that's a gum wrapper that I have. It's really colorful, and it also suits the color palette that I was going for. So I glued that in. But also any other type of trash, like chip bags or candy bags, something like that, make sure to clean it out, please, because like ants will get in your sketchbook and stuff like that, and it will not be fun. You'll have to throw it away. So please clean out the trash that you have. Here's another example of trash. Here's a Mike and Ike little thing. Candy little box that I cut out and taped in. Over here, I haven't done this page yet, but I have glued this in. This pops from the cereal box. Like stuff like this will definitely help it with backgrounds to make it look good, but also with the thickness of it. By the way, sorry if my camera keeps on like shaking. I don't have a good tripod, and I'm just using what I have. But yeah, so remember, just go crazy with it. Use all the mixed media. That's what I really recommend. And trash pages can also really help. Like my trash page I have is over here. This is a trash page. This is some stuff I had laying around like this and that. Also the other stuff, little doodles can also help. Also, I forgot to mention receipts. This entire background is covered with receipts, so that will also help it. Some other things you can use is washi tape. Like I have washi tape right here, right there, up there. Washi tape along with the stickers, like I said, will really help. Really anything. Here's a tip: anything that does not belong inside of a sketchbook, add it inside the sketchbook. That will make it really chunky, like this, right here. Something that does not belong inside of the sketchbook, I just add it in just because. Like this will not belong inside of the sketchbook, but I put it in anyway because I want to. And it's your sketch, by the way. You can really do whatever you want with it. Like, don't be afraid to do what you want with your sketchbook. Another thing that I forgot to mention are keychains. You can add this inside of your sketchbook and also other things. Here I have an entire ornament that I just taped in, and obviously something like this will make it like a lot more thick, so it will be kind of like be hard to close. That's what you want for a chunky sketchbook. Here's some random ornament I added, and yeah. So I don't know if I missed anything. Those are all the tips that I have to make your sketchbook really chunky. Stickers, pipe stickers, trash, and watercolor paper, and just random stuff that doesn't necessarily belong in a sketchbook. Just add it inside of your sketchbook to make it really chunky like mine is. I hope mine doesn't break. I don't want to jinx this, so I'm not gonna say it anymore. But mine is already really chunky, and I'm not even halfway done with this, by the way. Mine is really chunky, and I'm not even halfway done. I have a lot more to do, but just how it looks. And all the stuff that I told you is what I did to make my sketchbook chunky as well. Another thing that I did recently was add like a little pocket at the back of my sketchbook. So in this pocket, I made this watercolor pick, by the way. I do plan on decorating it with my sticker book. Eventually. So in this little pocket, I have a few stickers in here. I have receipts in here. I have random tags in here, and I have a drawing in here. Okay, so here's the drawing that my sister did. She drew her hand, and I just took it. Well, she gave it to me, and I put it in here. So adding the pocket will also make it chunky, obviously, but it's really good to just have in the back of your sketchbook just to put things in here that you know you're going to use in your sketchbook eventually. Like this right here, I'm gonna use this in here eventually. And if you do plan on like showing your sketchbook to other people, don't be afraid, because like if you have like trash in your sketchbook, my camera, stuff in your sketchbook that doesn't necessarily belong in there, and you want to show people your sketchbook, show them if you want to. Don't be afraid of what they say. This is your own sketchbook, and it's the only one that it's the only sketchbook like this that's in the world. So just don't be afraid to go wild and do whatever you want to, because it's yours. And I think that's all the tips and tricks that I have that I personally use to make my sketchbook chunky. And if you use these tips, your sketchbook will for sure be chunky too, especially with the watercolor paper. It really helps it. So that's all I have for you guys for your chunky sketchbook. These things actually really have these quite hefty and like really dense. So this is only, I'm not even halfway finished with this, so I have all this left to do. I don't know if you can see it. So you can imagine how chunky it will get once I'm finished with it. So those are all the tips that I think I have. Trash, just lots of trash stickers. I really, this entire like makeup bag, it just feels like just trash that I should have. Just add trash to it, really. Stickers obviously will help. Get yourself a sticker book. They're really cheap. So if you have a lot of stickers in the mountains, I recommend having a sticker book like this, so you can have all the stuff you want in it. Yeah. I really hope to help you out and have this really chunky and thick. This is also my first, not my first sketchbook, my first chunky sketchbook. On the back it says number 1. This is my first one I have, and it's already really thick. Yeah, just the end of the video. That's all I have for you guys. I really hope this helped. Comment if it did, and just take everything I say into consideration if you really want a chunky sketchbook. If you have any video ideas for me to do, comment down below. I have a few ideas myself, but not a lot, so please let me know if there's anything you want me to do on this channel. So I guess that's all for now. I'll see you next time, my cruisies. Stay calcified.